We all get laid.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, Shane.
Shane Gillis is joining us.
He's talking Urban Meyer?
How'd you know?
Because he's the man.
Yeah, he is.
Crucifying guys for...
Especially in the NFL. Like a guy trying to fuck on the side and they're outraged that the guy's trying to fuck. Like, what are you, out of your mind?
Team's 0-4. He's getting a lap dance.
Yeah. But that's what I was telling Jim, that I kind of feel like, especially with the owner of the team, that maybe a bigger deal is being made out of this because they're 0-4.
Oh, definitely.
And, it's like if we can get him out and blame him, rubbing his little wiener on a girl in a bar.
You might not have to pay the contract if you can find a clause to get him out.
Maybe there's a morality clause and, the loose morals of going to a bar and rubbing your crotch.
It's funny to hear, like, men being indignant and being like, I can't believe... It's like, dude, if that lady walked... You'd strangle your wife to death for that lady.
Yeah. Even if your wife would let her fuck her, you're just like, you know what? I'll strangle her to death while I'm at it.
Yeah.
She's there.
Yeah. But you'd think you do think that he would just get the players together and go, guys, you know what happened. Let's move on now and just practice now.
I bet the players don't care.
How could they, right? How could they?
I bet they're proud.
They probably thought, can you imagine how many times that video went around and they were just like, yeah, he's the man.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Or they're just laughing at him. Like,
that's it.
If he's just laughing at somebody doing something stupid.
Like bad dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, like the fact that was the most offensive part to the players, the fact that he had bad rhythm.
Yeah, but to watch the NFL like waxing poetic about being faithful and shut the fuck up, just shut up.
Like if infidelity becomes an issue, like look, we're all about playing football.
Yeah, we're all about you guys.
We're not breaking up marriages here.
Hitting these women, hitting them's fine. Don't cheat on them.
Yeah, be faithful.
It's like old weird mafia rules.
Yeah, isn't fucking Ray Lewis? I mean, come on. I mean, great player.
Yeah.
Innocent.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's innocent.
Yeah. That's how it works. Has to be innocent. Yeah. Because he's super good at football.
Yeah.
It is crazy if someone's on your team. Like, I could care less. If I like a team and someone is performing, I don't care what they do. I just don't care.
Yeah. Big J had that joke about Vic going to the Eagles. And he was like, I'll kill every puppy. He's like, I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it weird when you see a video like that, and the only possible reaction you can think of is just to go,
yeah.
And then it becomes like a story over the course of days, and you're like, what are you even talking about? Like, what is there to dive into with this? What is there to unpack here?
Nothing. This is a tale as old as time. Yeah. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
You good?
Yeah, sorry I was a little late. I figured you guys didn't give a shit.
No, I didn't.
You guys forgot I was coming.
I looked at the clock. I'm like, I wonder if Shane's coming. And it just came up. It says Shane's here. Or we're used to people, especially with the traffic, people are late. It is what it is.
Yeah, you saying sorry I was a little late is the first time I realized that you were a little late.
Yeah. And you're the first person to ever apologize for it.
Yeah.
Everyone else had just blamed Roland. I'm sure he fucked up somehow.
Yeah. And then even when they're like, no, it was totally my fault, not Roland's fault, we're like, yeah, I think it was Roland.
Yeah, it was probably Roland.
I think it was definitely Roland.
I didn't hear from him today.
Roland?
So it was a little bit his fault.
He's on the West Coast now, too. I think he stayed in Arizona or California. He never came back, so it's 4 in the morning for him.
That's okay. It's his choice.
It is his choice.
He decided to stay out there. He needs to...
Still get up and do his job.
He needs to get ahead of this.
Yep, you're correct.
He needs to get ahead of this. Yeah, ma'am.
Fuck him. You're right. I tried. I went to bat for him, and you immediately cucked me, and you were correct.
Yeah. I didn't mean to cuck you.
No, it was okay, but you were correct. You were correct.
You cucked him?
Yeah. I thought I was just presenting a different
opinion. But you were right.
But...
And no, I say that without irony. You were 100% correct, and I should have just minded my business.
By the way, Shane Gillis' special live in Austin is available now on YouTube for free on the Gilly and Keeves YouTube channel. You have to be pretty happy with the fact that you successfully launched your own sketch show based on.
It's going well.
Yeah,
I was happy with it.
Yeah. Is there part of you that goes like, these sketches are way better to do when we can just do whatever we want? Can you it would be really difficult to...
I guess, yeah, I mean, that's cool to do them how you want, but I don't know what it's like to have someone else make them.
Right, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe doing SNL would have been great.
Yeah, because you're like, I don't even have to.
I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Is there any hope you have to eventually do it? Like maybe things will, eventually there'll be a path there. Or
Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
No, of course not.
That would be a weird announcement for them to make. Hey, remember that guy that was canceled from when we cast him?
We're bringing him back.
We're going to try that again.
We're going to spice it up.
Yeah, you'd almost like... prefer that didn't happen so you don't have to go through the exact same thing again.
Oh, no, because it would be bad.
Yeah, because here's what would happen. They'd go, hey, we found some more podcasts, actually.
Significantly worse.
And you do. At least you guys are doing great on Patreon. So, like, for whatever reason, like, it hurt you in that. Like, I'm sure that sucked, but at least you're doing great on your own.
Yeah, that's all. It's not a big deal. Cancel culture doesn't exist.
Yeah.
No.
I like it. They love to
just
say
something
that.
cis white men say.
Yeah.
Got it.
They love to hit you with that, and then they point to the fact that you've overcome an obstacle to be like, see,
Yeah.
it doesn't exist. He's doing fine.
Right.
It's like it was easy.
It's like throwing somebody in jail and then they get out and going, see, false imprisonment doesn't exist. It's like, just 'cause I'm out now.
Totally fine. He's doing push-ups.
Yeah. You've been free for 2 weeks, and it's like, see, you're not in jail, right?
What do you do on Patreon? Because I find I don't do it for myself. I do it for my chip, but it's a difficult thing to keep up with when you're doing stand-up and now that things are kind of back.
What do you mean? Like what content?
Yeah. Like, how often are you doing it?
On Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, we do one regular episode and then one Patreon every week.
That's kind of the way people do it, right?
The last month, I had to go. I went out and promoted this special. So I was in like LA and Texas. So Matt's been handling it. I'm actually coming back tomorrow. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, but it's weird when you have to do something like anything that
becomes a gig.
Yeah, I mean, especially with stand-up being back, it's like fuck, man, I'm not doing gigs. I'm doing all this, and it's kind of hard just to find an hour.
Yeah, and we record in Philly.
So
I drive down to do it.
Why does he not want to come up? Or?
No, he lives in Philly, and he's got a wife and kid.
Oh, he can't.
Yeah, and usually during the day, I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
So,
Zoom sucks. So I guess being
I hate Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time we talked to you, you were in a hotel in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And it's bad Wi-Fi.
Horrible. Yeah, my bad.
It's just the Wi-Fi. But a lot of guys had that. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just nice to be
driving back from Doug Stanhope's.
Right.
Or two, I forget.
I mean,
I think it was back.
I feel like the way you handled the pandemic, if there was ever a person that would go, I don't think anyone should ever have a marriage and children. I feel like you living that existence.
Yeah, that was a good pandemic.
It's just like when there's no responsibilities, you made the absolute most of it.
Yeah, it was fun. Airbnbs were cheap. I just went to the beach.
Yeah.
And then drove to Stanhope's for like a month.
What'd you do with Doug?
Weren't you
doing like at the beginning of the pandemic? Weren't you doing gigs in Florida and then just stayed?
Yeah, I just stayed there.
Just never came home.
Yeah. Well, I thought Key West had beaches. I only did the weekend there, and I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just stay here for 2 weeks. Turns out it's just rocks. There's nothing to do, and then the bar's all closed.
It sucked.
I was in a hotel room with, a palm tree.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, I didn't do any gigs during the whole fucking time. I did nothing. No stand-up. I know. It was really, I don't know why. I just went into a weird fucking mental funk.
No, a lot of people did that.
Yeah.
It's not that unique, but yeah, it was nice.
I didn't do any outdoor gigs. I didn't Zoom show.
Oh, sorry.
No. I say Zoom shows I didn't do because I just didn't want to burn the material, and it was hard enough talking. I just knew I would be awful.
I want to see videos. Are there videos out there of like Zoom shows that have gone wrong?
There must be.
Yeah, like wouldn't you love to see videos of comics that you know are good bombing on Zoom?
It must be every single Zoom comedy show.
It would have to be all of them, right?
Just find any of them. They're all horrible.
Yeah, the timing's a little off. Everybody's kind of it's the fucking worst.
You know what? Ian Finance was talking about doing one. Where it was like a corporate one.
Of course.
Where it was a Zoom happy hour that he did.
Yeah.
And it was like a reward for employees of some company. And
Ian?
Yeah.
It was the fucking reward.
That was the reward.
You got to kill yourself.
Yeah.
It was like, but it's so weird because they would have this Zoom room is a meeting. But then later on today, there'll be another Zoom room, but that's not a meeting. That's happy hour. That's social time.
Yeah.
And then Ian said he went into the room, the Zoom room. And he just said the vibe from everybody on their screens was like, who is this guy interrupting us?
Yeah, we're having fun. Why are you here?
We were talking to each other.
They must have been like, chatting.
We're letting loose and having fun.
And then he's like, hey, what?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah, that just seemed really, really uncomfortable to do stand-up. I think Judah still does them. Like
still
Judah,
now?
I think Judah's probably making good money doing them. Yeah, like for people who, I guess, just want to do something for their company. I've heard Judah does a lot of those. Oh, they seem terrible.
What is this?
Oh, a stand-up show and tips from the joke doctor?
I didn't realize the joke doctor.
I don't know necessarily who's the joke doctor. Do you know him?
Sure. No.
Now, scroll down just a little bit, Troy, to see in the description if it says who the joke doctor is.
I'd like to know who the joke doctor is.
Oh, I don't see. Can you click show more there? Yeah, maybe it'll say, it doesn't say who the joke doctor is. Have neither of you, I mean, you're both comics. You guys have never been to the joke doctor?
No. Oh, that sounds like a great place to go. See how Atlanta goes this weekend. You better be funny if you're calling yourself the joke doctor.
The joke doctor.
It does sound like a bad heckle. Or something. Yeah, why don't you go down to the joke doctor after that set?
So can we see a little bit of the advice? It's 3 minutes. I don't want to watch 3 minutes.
I should have went to the joke doctor after that joke.
That's all right. I'm going to take an ER trip myself, Shay.
You can just see how unfulfilling that is for some people, right? It's like, there's nobody watching. What do? I need that accolade.
Do you think those are still worth it, the Zoom shows?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they
The joke doctors. Hell fucking yeah.
Is he the joke doctor? I don't know which one's the joke doctor.
I'm assuming it's the bald guy, right?
I don't know.
Well, he's the one being questioned, and if you're in a room with a doctor, I'm going to throw my questions to the doctor every time.
I assume 100% that's the joke.
Okay,
doctor.
you might be right.
And he's suggesting.
Yeah,
Zoom comedy.
They're like, Zoom, is it still worth it? Every comic that I've talked to is like, no, they fucking suck.
Yeah.
The joke doctor's like, yes.
No question.
Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better.
They teach you to relate to this thing right there.
He's pointing his dick.
Right? It's like, that's unusual. But how does that impact you now if you get an agent, you start doing commercials?
I wouldn't know.
You have no-
I've literally never gotten a fucking. I've gotten one callback in 30 years. I'm not kidding. One.
Me too.
For Rolling Rock beer, I got a call back, and
You're sober.
I know, I am. I didn't have to drink it. I said to talk about the rolling, and I walk in. It was like Latrobe, Pennsylvania. It was, and I walk in and I see Jim Gaffigan. I was also getting a call back, and I'm like, well, that's a rep. I'm not beating Gaffigan for a fucking commercial, and I didn't. He got it.
Well, did you ever think to yourself, maybe if I did more Zoom comedy gigs, I'd be more prepared to talk to the camera. I'd be better at these commercial auditions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got into comedy to try to be a spokesman. So the doctor's exactly right.
Have you gone out for commercials?
That was the one good thing about getting canceled. No more,
no more
auditions.
Right.
No more of that. Because I was doing it, and it's heartbreaking.
Have you gotten any
Soul-crushing.
like voiceover work? I've never even gotten voiceover work.
No,
or once I
haven't.
did.
I have not.
Yeah.
No,
It's just that is, they're like, I know his face from, no, next.
every time. Yeah, every time. They're like, no thanks.
Let's go back to the,
For a second.
I want some tips.
Yeah, I mean.
Talking to the camera, like I'm talking to you guys, like I'm looking in your eyes, right? But it's so weird because in comedy, we don't look in everybody's eyes at the exact same time.
Oh.
So it's a little different, but you can actually use it and ponder and do that sort of thing. You can use your framing to go, it's like, it's like, and I can't do this. And, it's like, I can't do anything because I'm Jewish. I can't, I can't Stranger things on the Sabbath. I can't do this. And it's like, I can't covet my neighbor's wife. And she's hot, always coming over. What, another cup of sugar?
And he stands up and sits back down to demonstrate how you can use the Zoom. The joke doctor is demonstrating how you can use the Zoom.
I also like that the joke doctor's premise is he can't fuck his neighbor's wife because he's Jewish.
Should have moved in next to Travis.
Yeah.
Mike's getting his digs in on Travis.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
It's
Though.
helpful.
Use your framing.
Yeah, helpful.
It would have been great if he did like a hard racist joke. He was like, no, this is perfect. You can use your framing. And just,
You're like, what'd you just say? He's like, no, I'm talking about the framing.
Yeah, framing.
Talking about Zoom.
Yeah. So you're on the road and doing, you shot in Austin. Did you go, like, this is definitely going on YouTube, or did you want to shop it first? Because
No,
YouTube is like the smart place to put it.
I knew it was going on YouTube.
Yeah.
For sure. One, I don't think I could shop it. And even if I did, it would take another month or 2 months. And I was like Trump material I was trying to get rid of.
Yep.
And and YouTube's definitely the best way to go. It just translates financially to ticket sales.
Yeah.
Versus you put it on some streaming service and no one will ever see it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's got over 1 million views in like however it was been for a month. Like it's doing really well, and everybody I've talked to has said it's great. Bobby Kelly was raving about it. It's fucking kid's funny, dude. It's like stop trying to be a fucking Godfather, Bob.
No, but it's good that Bob's raving about it because Bob also does enjoy secretly shitting on a comedian special.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Which most comedians.
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
What's better?
There's nothing. Is there anything better than a comedian who does a special that flops?
So like on Netflix and all that, you can't really see the views.
Right.
Like if I put this out and it got like 28,000 views, I just have to sit in it.
That is the thing about YouTube, dude. Everybody can see how many views
and how many likes and
Yeah.
dislikes.
Yeah, you get ratioed.
Yeah, that was a worry for sure.
I think people appreciate it though. Like, I mean, Mark did it. Joe, fucking Sam Morril, I think, did it first. It's so smart to do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's
but
so
you also
smart.
have to know like where you can't take for like those are all really successful comics. Like they're really popular.
They
So
already had stuff. I did not.
you can't take for granted. Like that's when you find out. Like, am I also? I think I'm doing well. I'm selling tickets, but
Yeah.
let's find out. There'll be a number right there. Like, how long do you give yourself? Are you like, okay, when you're looking at it, do you go, okay, I can't obsess about it until
Every 5 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so right
For
away.
the last month.
Right away.
Over and over.
You got to be
again.
happy with how it's doing. It's doing very
I'm
well.
happy with it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially now, it's a little harder because it's like everybody's out of the house again. Like, you know, when those guys put it up, they were like, you know, Bert was on Netflix, but he came at the perfect time. Like, everybody was in the house just watching. So now you're doing it. It's kind of things are back to normal. And to do over 1 million views in a month is fucking great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Speaking of being a spokesperson, did you get any of that Walmart money from that shirt that you sold on Rogan's podcast?
No, I didn't. And it's funny. I've had a couple people be like, yo, you should reach out to Walmart. I'm like, what?
You should really no. What you should have done is like find somebody that could, because it's not like anybody owns a trademark on that shirt. It's just a weird golf shirt with blue stripes on it.
Yeah.
Shane wore a golf shirt onto Rogan's podcast.
It's like a $20 Walmart shirt.
Oh, okay.
And he's, Rogan's always dressed like a fucking troop.
right.
He was wearing like a American flag coffee gun shirt.
Yeah.
He's like, and I came on. He's like, "What the fuck are you wearing?"
Yeah. Because to be fair, the shirt did kind of look like.
Oh, wow.
It's a nice shirt.
Yes, from the Dolph Sweet collection.
Yeah, I got it at a Walmart in Alabama. I really did.
It looks like a first day of school shirt.
Yeah.
It's a nice shirt.
Yeah, it looks
I don't
like.
understand.
Yeah.
It looks
I'm
like.
podcasting.
That's a shirt you wear when you're doing a PSA about bullying and how bad it is to be bullied.
Like, it looks like your mom came to you and she was like, "Oh, this is a big podcast. I want you to look smart." It's a smart shirt.
Did you wear it for any reason, or you just happened to put it on and go?
I just happened to put it on.
funny.
He liked
I was
it.
wearing,
He liked it.
That and gym shorts.
Yeah, like he didn't wear the shirt as a gimmick.
Yeah, yeah,
He
no.
that's the shirt
No.
that he wore. And people became so obsessed with it
That's funny.
that it's sold out. It's been sold out on Walmart's website.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. People wear it to my shows. Which is, they do, and they're all like, "Yo, it's actually comfortable."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know. That's why I was wearing it.
Sometimes those fucking shitty $20 things are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also become one of those things where, like, if you buy that shirt and you wore it publicly, somebody's going to be like, Gillis on Rogan. That's what that shirt is now.
Yeah, it's funny. I get pictures, like dudes will DM me pictures of like old men wearing it that obviously have no idea what it is. Like just old guys golfing. And someone's like, "Yo, the drip. You got the drip on." And these old dudes are like, "What?"
That is like, even though you did it sarcastically, though, that is how things become cool.
Yeah.
Like, that is how these ridiculous, they like just the right person wearing it at the right time in the right place, and now everybody's
I
like,
think
I
that
better
shirt's
get
going
that.
to take off.
It's taken off already,
A
man.
lot of people are going to. It's
Yeah.
cool.
It's cool. Wait
No.
until somebody wears it on a red carpet.
Like a moron.
You just threw it on and didn't think. And
I was
show
wearing.
up?
No, I did. I was with Ari Shafir. We were staying together, and I was because we were in Austin, and I was wearing it, and I was like, I'm gonna just. This is all I have. I'm just gonna wear this. And he was like, "You can't. You look like a fucking idiot."
He actually told you?
Yeah. So then I was like, actually, now I have to.
Yeah.
If another guy's like, "No, go change," you gotta
You have to.
Yeah,
wear
you
it.
got to do it.
stand your ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, what a rookie move by Ari to fucking say that. Like, you never tell someone they look ridiculous.
Well, he knew I was nervous. He knew I was like, this is a big day.
He should have said you look great, and then as you're walking in, said, that fucking shirt stinks, by the way. You look like an asshole.
Right before he walks in.
Oh, my God. You never fucking tell someone before.
No, Ari's secretly very nice.
Would you tell Rich Voss if he were wearing a stupid-looking fedora before he did it?
I wouldn't tell Rich. If he had a noose on, I wouldn't point it out. No, you want your friends to look stupid. But yeah, I guess if you're nervous. Was that your first time doing it?
Yeah. It showed. I was nervous that whole time.
Oh, I'm sure it was good, though.
It was
No,
good.
it was
a
fine.
good, yeah, it was a good show.
Fine.
It was good. But, like, I do also love that you were nervous about it, and then Ari was like, that shirt looks stupid, and then I'll wear it anyway, and it's literally the first thing that came up on the show.
I know.
What is that?
Oh, did Joe mention it?
Right away.
Yeah,
He
immediately.
was like, what the fuck are you wearing? I was like, it's funny, too. You can see I'm nervous. I'm like, the drip? Are you talking about how cool this shirt is?
Because it's like the edgy face of cancel culture.
I know, and I'm
he's
in
like,
there.
I like blue. I like the color blue.
Yeah, there was a couple. If you watch that interview, there's a couple moments where I fucking bombed.
No, it happens, though. It happens to all of us.
Well, it was crazy because I hung out with Rogan that whole week, and he's great and he's fun.
You Austin, that was?
Yeah,
or, okay.
yeah.
No.
So all week we're hanging out, drinking, and then as soon as I walked in that room, I was just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, because now
see
the
the red
cameras are
curtain.
there.
Yeah. It's like, here's a room I've seen 1,000 times, and you're walking into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Did he give any of that fucking high test coffee?
Yeah, well, that's
Oh.
another thing. I took like a fucking vitamin cocktail shot in the arm. I don't know what that shit was. And then, 10 coffees. Yeah, I got in there and had a panic attack.
I
that
always
what-
have to piss. I always have to run out at one point, and he has to just talk while I piss. I can't ever get through a full one.
You leave to piss.
I have to every time. Yeah, I can't. That high test coffee is fucking brutal.
Does he give you? Was that his thing? Like he gave you a vitamin shot?
Well, I
before
think he was just getting one. And they were like, do you want one? And I was like, sure.
That's great.
It was,
Did-
you know.
how
I was
did it
trying to
affect
fit
you?
in. I was trying to fit in.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Cool.
Well, he's pretty healthy, though. I mean, obviously, my body's saying that about Joe. Oh, he's pretty healthy.
He's pretty healthy.
Magnanimous of me.
Real recognized real.
Yeah, it's one of those things though where he'll be like, yeah, people in America are fat. That's the problem. And I'm just sitting there like,
And you're
yeah, those motherfuckers.
Yeah. Shame on those pigs.
in your $20 Walmart shirt, looking as American as anyone has ever looked.
I look like I'm 48. I'm 30, 33 years old, just sitting there. He's like, people don't take care of themselves. I'm like, yeah, you're right. These fuckers need to turn it around.
So you were nervous. That's funny, man, to hear, because we all get it, but a lot of guys, it's hard to admit when we're nervous, and I don't know why it's hard to admit, but
No,
it's
it
hard
was-
to admit.
I think it's pretty reasonable to be nervous on that one, but it was strange because I've done 1,000 podcasts and radio
Yeah.
and all that. Never bothers me. And then that one, you know what it was? It was as soon as we brought up SNL, which I knew we would. Then it was like, oh, this one's going to get a lot of eyes on it and
Sure.
be scrutinized. And now it just brought back the whole thing where I was like, oh, this is going to happen again. They're going to be like, he's not sorry. Here he is.
Yeah, like you can
A month later being like, the Jews.
Yeah.
hear the statement being clipped out
Yeah,
as you're
yeah,
making it. And
yes.
you're trying to choose your words. And,
Yeah,
To open everyone and close it with something like a bow that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm trying.
Or
It's
like
so
every,
hard.
every 3 words being like, but it was all for the best. I get it. It was all for the best. I
yeah.
get it. Lauren did what he could. It was all for the best. I get it. That
That's
way.
actually my interview.
yeah.
That was actually my interview.
It is funny when you feel the pressure, like, I know that this is going to get clipped, so how do I say this in a way? Because you know what people do is they try to take 3 words out of 5 and use them.
Right. So if it's taken out of context, you're like, as long as I say this every 7 seconds,
And there's no way to
they have to leave it in.
But you do understand more and more as you get older why people who are like real celebrities talk in sound bites.
Yeah.
Because they've kind of, I guess they understand the game and they know that, like, it's hard to clip a tiny little sound bite.
They got to control the narrative.
Yeah. How
we
long
have
were you nervous, by the way, through the whole thing?
Or
Or did you?
It loosened up.
the
It was just the SNL stuff that fucked me up.
Yeah.
And that was probably like a 30-minute chunk, I think.
You should have
don't
sat
wanna
down
end up-
beforehand and said, Joe, stay off the SNL stuff. And then start.
Actually, he asked. He did ask.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
That's
was like,
cool.
do you want to not? And I was like, no, that's fine. Say whatever you want.
we have
hey.
okay.
Hey,
we got
man.
a lot
What's
of
up, buddy?
What up, bro?
Aaron
Aaron.
Berg is coming in,
Yes.
but at the same time, the celebrity hotline is ringing off the hook, Jim.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Aaron Berg sits down to join us here with Shane Gillis,
A true celebrity. We usually don't get this.
Yeah, this is big. You guys are going to think like, oh, I thought Jim and Sam were just kind of fucking around, but this is not planned. Rich Voss is on the phone, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, a surprise guest.
Hey, Voss.
Hi, Rich.
Hey, what's up? Two quick things, real quick. One, this Thursday through Sunday, I'll be wearing my fedora at the Stress Factory. And two,
So there should be plenty of seats to throw it into.
yeah. Two, Shane Gillis has brought his comedy to a whole nother level. I'm telling you, it's very seldom you watch somebody do a set, but when at the Stress Factory, where I am this weekend, he was working and I was there. I watched his whole hour. And I don't like to be nice, but he's at a whole nother level.
Can I make an observation?
Sure.
I feel like Rich is entering this point in his career where he's decided it's time to kind of ingrate himself with the younger generation.
That's right.
You know what I mean? He can't be a shithead anymore,
That's right.
so he's trying to
That's
cozy
right,
up.
because you're being squeezed out rapidly.
Well, let me tell you something.
The younger
You're
generation's
100%
Jackie
wrong.
Mason.
You're 100% wrong. I am truly the same creep I always was. I can't wait till Sam gets fired.
See, that's wrong.
But there's certain things, listen, I worked with Shane. Look, Shane can't help me. He could barely help himself. So he could barely help me. I just think, when I see a great comic or a good comic, I want to bring it up.
You don't have to downgrade it. You can say he's a great comic. You don't have to say a great comic or a good comic. You can say he's a great comic.
Yeah, well, you don't want to.
Yeah.
Hey, but I hold on. I've been listening to you guys, and it's so riveting when you start to talk about, what people wear on stage. I mean, you guys have brought radio to another level.
Excuse me, but Shane Gillis's shirt on Rogan became a meme.
That's right.
It became a whole thing, Rich.
And the important thing would be, I listen to you guys, so shut up, fanboy.
Do you think Rich gets nervous before he does the show like Shane did on Rogan? Like he's like, oh, I mean, Jim and Sam.
Sure he does. And Rich gives you a real answer. No, I don't. No.
Rich prepares before he calls in. He's got a script in front of him
does, yeah.
in his flooded basement on his laptop.
He's on his laptop on a raft in his house.
Wow, Aaron Berg's there. Who canceled?
I think I got your spot, Rich.
It's good. It's good to hear you, Aaron.
Yeah.
As I told that other guy, you'll never ever beat me in golf.
You're absolutely mistaken. The last time we played, you sawed off like 4 strokes that went into the water, and you thought nobody saw.
Does he cheat?
Yeah,
you
Rich
know what? You can sit and say that and bullshit, but we'll do this on the radio.
Play golf on the radio?
Let's go.
I can't wait for that segment.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Rich, I love playing with you, but I'm gonna beat you again. There's no two ways.
You
about
beat
it.
him before?
Yeah, I beat him the first time we played.
Oh wow!
Handily.
And then the next 3 times I killed him.
First of all, the next 2 times, the third time you go, this is a tournament. It doesn't even count, and I hate playing with wops. Yeah, that's what you said.
True.
Yeah, I'll
That's
play you again.
Tournament.
We're gonna play Bayonne.
There's no.
Maybe we should do this off the air. Do you want me to call you in a couple hours?
Kind of
Yeah.
feels like you're just making plans now.
Yeah,
Went from
yeah.
shit talking to be like,
Yeah.
Sunday good?
Yeah. By the way, you're saying Bayonne like it's Augusta.
First of all, no, it's all right. You're right, but listen, I got to run. I got to do my famous podcast in a half an hour.
All right.
Okay.
In a half hour.
All right. Well,
Half an hour. You guys are very special to me.
Do you do the podcast from the basement still, or did you have to move the podcast studio?
Yeah, I just do it upstairs. I'm going to go do some more work on the fucking basement today. I'm going to play golf first, and then I'm going to do some more. 7 days in a row, I played golf.
Yeah, priorities.
at
You know,
you.
that's what's important.
yeah.
Gee, that's why you're on
You know
fire.
what? Aaron, when you start headlining on the road, you'll find time to do that.
All right, I'll keep opening for you in the
You know
meantime.
what? I'm just messing with you, Aaron.
I know.
Oh, thank
I'm just messing with
thought
you.
he was being serious.
Hey, come on. Hey,
Good,
come
it's
on
just
now.
Jokes. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, come on. I'm just joshing around here.
I was like,
Thanks for ribbing me.
There's nothing worse than a
getting
caustic
tense.
person trying to be nice. Hey, I'm just giving you the business, you know. You're the biggest piece of shit I've ever met, and you're trying to be fucking friendly Uncle Rich. It's not you.
If this was an alleyway, I'd hold you down and put an X-Acto knife in your ass. But you're a friend of mine.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but we're just messing around here. All right. Well, the Stress Factory this weekend for Voss.
Yeah, Thursdays. That's not why I called.
Of course, it's the only reason we called.
He hung up. By the way, also this weekend in Chicago, you can see Shane Gillis at Zany's Friday and Saturday. And October 16th at First Energy Park in Lakewood, New Jersey. Comedians of the Compound. That's next Saturday. Anthony Cumia, Pat Dixon, Chrissy Mayer, Gino Bisconti, and of course, one and only Aaron Berg.
Yeah.
And that's a week from this Saturday.
A week from this Saturday.
16th?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Atlanta has Norton this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Chicago has Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Misjudged where the old
happy
pop
that
filter
happened.
was.
I wish that was old dynamite.
A landmine. Voss is at the Stress Factory, and then a week from this Saturday is Aaron Berg with the Comedians of the Compound.
Lakewood, New Jersey.
In Lakewood,
What's the
New Jersey.
place?
That's the Blue Claw Stadium. It's where the Blue Claws play. You know,
Who are
the
the
famous
Blue
Blue Claws?
I don't know that.
The baseball team that of that town is named the Blue Claws.
Is it an outdoor gig?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Which, by the way, Dino from Uncle Vinny's puts these things together. But I feel like outdoor gigs have finally jumped the shark.
Well, it's a little harder in
You guys,
October,
the
too.
comedians of the compound are doing a minor league baseball.
Yeah. Which is
Holy
weird because you
shit,
wouldn't think Cumia would be allowed near where kids play. But it's nice that they're letting us in. Look at that. It's a real First Energy Park.
Wow.
You see all those seats? There's going to be at least 30 people there.
That's a tough,
Dude,
yeah.
that show is going to be so
Weird? You think that? I don't know.
Aaron, this show is gonna, I would be furious. It's gonna be empty. And you're standing at the mound.
Okay.
Where is
What
this?
What if
Just up
we...
there like, how come we can't say it? Am I right?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna piss this off. Too. It's gonna be all baseball puns.
Yeah. What if I just dress up as an umpire and keep going, you're out of here?
I mean, that would be very funny.
I got to do something funny. Yeah, it's not it's
So
not
where's-
ideal.
Yeah,
Where's
that's
the
all.
The
stage?
ceilings are too high.
Where's the stage going to be?
I think it's home plate.
So
I bet it's the dugout.
No, it can't be the dugout.
Yeah, because where people
Like where the mascots-
standing up facing people.
where the mascots perform?
Standing on
I
top
think
of the
it's going to
dugout.
be home plate facing backwards. That's
Through the net?
my guess.
You guys
Sure.
talk through the net?
I mean, the net doesn't get in the
What
way
if
of
it
comedy.
rains?
Then it's going to be a
Bring
wet
out
show.
the tarp.
Oh no!
So
Rain delay, perhaps.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
yeah, because they're not going to put seats on the field though.
No.
People should go to this just to see how it is to be outdoors in a baseball stadium.
I mean,
How do you not want to see that?
Shane's turned off of this immediately.
this has to be. I would actually like to go to this. You should go to this. It's going to be fucking unbelievably bad.
I know Ron Bennington and Bobby did it last year, and I think they said it was okay.
That's interesting.
You think they were lying?
Last year, like during the pandemic,
During the
no matter
pandemic.
what anybody did during the pandemic, they're like, it wasn't bad outside.
Yeah.
Outside
Yeah.
sucks. It was never good.
Yeah.
And to do it now is fucking
Outside
funny.
gigs are tough.
I'm not, I'm not, yeah.
Yeah, I know you're not.
I don't mean to
busting my
boss.
balls.
I don't
But-
mean to boss out here and be like, I'm a good friend
look,
of yours.
Yeah. Hey, I'm ribbing you. you
Look,
know.
did I ask Dino 3 months ago if we could cancel this? Yes. Did he say there's already a down payment? We're going to lose the money anyways? Yes. Did I say let's try and salvage it by adding Jeremy Piven to the bill? Yes. Did Jeremy Piven say no and come up with an excuse that he has something better to
Good
do?
for Jeremy
Yes. Am I trying to add anybody with a face? Yes.
Well, I mean, I think Shane is right though. Like, I mean, this is going to be a historic
This is
event.
going to be a fun
Historically
show to watch.
bad is what you're saying.
But you should go
yeah.
see it. I mean, it's one of those things that, like, if you're not there to
Yeah.
witness it,
Yeah, if you never saw Neil Diamond at the Grizzly Pear,
What's the lineup again?
well, I got
me, Anthony, Gino Bisconti. There's a big QAnon chunk right in the middle.
love to
So
see
we
Gino.
put,
Gino.
Gino Bisconti and Chrissy Mayer in the middle. Pat Dixon, who's throwing really funny lately. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
if you've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
it. Pat's
he's very
hammering.
funny.
And then a very special guest.
So is the special guest you were saying at one point it was Jeremy Piven?
Well, that was yesterday.
They have that question mark because they don't know.
I'm trying for people that were kind of canceled yet still have a bit of a name, you know?
So Jeremy can't do it or didn't want, or he has something else?
Jeremy's going to be in England. Jeremy's career has been reinvigorated, apparently. He's got a new movie out. I saw the trailer for that. And
I hate Gino's picture.
Everybody does.
With the phone?
What about
the house phone?
What about the headband? Do you not negate that? He looks like...
I would only like that if he was wearing that at the end of the Deer Hunter.
Looks like a tennis player that got AIDS and is calling the doctor.
Wow. I'm happy Ant's doing stand-up. Ant's the funniest guy in the world.
Ant did 17 minutes.
He's really...
Wow.
Yeah. The first time he did it was in Montreal years ago.
I remember.
He went up he was funny. Like, as a guy who's so lightning fast, it's fun to watch him actually do it on stage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm happy he's doing it.
Or on home plate.
Yeah, and he hasn't
there won't be
on field.
Yeah.
A field.
Yes.
He hasn't bombed yet, but I'm trying to prep him for
it'll happen.
his first bomb.
What do you think this is? I've never seen a guaranteed bomb like this.
It's like Field of Dream. If you build it, they won't come.
Let me ask you this. You don't think I'll be able to get away with it?
I think you can do. I think a lot of you guys can plow through, and like, you guys are good. A couple of you are capable of this.
Okay, Can I tell you something? You just went from I think a lot of you guys, and then you looked at Aaron, and then you looked at the screen, and then you started to go back on your a lot of you guys.
I'm not going to trash these guys.
I'm not going to mention who.
I like these guys, but
but you think Aaron's going to be able to get through it?
I think Aaron will, but
you don't think the Bob Shepard echo will help? that stadium echo
speech.
Yeah.
Just Gino ranting about how COVID's just basically a common cold. You're all going to be fine.
If it's going to be Compound Media fans, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
But it's just literally the worst fucking place for comedy.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not. Yeah. It's not intimate. What could be possibly worse?
Yeah,
I really think a minor league baseball stadium.
Yeah.
Is the worst?
Is one of the worst, yeah.
I'd rather perform in an Afghani fucking airfield. But it is funny, if you're a fan of the show, like of the network, it is fun to go to an event like that could be great, or it could be, it's still fun to go to it and go, whatever this is.
It could not be great, you said.
Zero chance.
What if you were highly invested in it and you're like, oh, I'm so excited to see these people and be at a minor league baseball stadium, which is my second favorite thing. It's unique. I will give it that.
Yes, it is.
It's unique.
And a lot of people who are Compound Media fans are comedy fans enough to know when it's like a hell gig and can enjoy that
for sure
element of it. You know what I mean? Like, we'll know that you're struggling and go like, this is so much better.
What time does it start?
8 p.m.
I was hoping the sun was going to be out.
Hoping for a fucking Wrigley Field.
Good morning. Your 9 a.m. beers will be arriving, but first, Chrissy Mayer.
I bet you they put the stage where not on the plate, but where the fucking insignia for the team is.
Logo?
Yeah, the logo. Thank you. Behind it, somewhere closer. The insignia.
Insignia.
Yeah.
We're doing like really unique things. We're doing like Comedians of the Compound we did in Vegas. We're doing one in Miami, and there's like a bass fishing tournament attached to it. There's like a party boat. It's a whole convention now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But if they're your fans, Miami has never been a good market. I did it one time. It was just not. Do you do well in Miami, you guys? Have you been down there?
I've never been there.
I do small rooms, and I do well.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do well. I did not a successful trip.
I would not pack that improv, I don't think.
No, I didn't.
You did not?
No, unfortunately. That was an unfortunate weekend for the club.
Wait, so the next stop after the minor league baseball stadium is a bass fishing tournament?
Well, that's in March. We know our fans.
Why do you guys go to clubs?
No. December.
Comedy clubs.
We have a mall shooting plan that is going to be phenomenal. You bring your in hot water guns. We're all going to this mall just in central Jersey. Yeah, we're doing clubs too. We're doing what's it called? Governor's there. We're doing Coho Theater in Albany. I know, but it's fun. You're making me go through the schedule now.
I know, it's
like
fun.
That.
It's good promotion.
Yeah. That's it. And then
you guys should mention it on Twitter.
Oh, that's the thing.
You're like a
Dave
social media
Chappelle said
guy.
Twitter's not real. I saw that on his special.
Oh, yes, he did. Yes,
Yeah.
he did say that.
He goes,
He's
Twitter's
right.
not real.
It's not a real place.
But I don't know if you've already talked about that special. It's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, I didn't care for a lot of those angles. Thank you. No, I heard it was great. I didn't see it. It's funny that people have mad at him again. He just doesn't care.
I thought one of his best. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's perfectly poised to be in that prior position now.
Yes.
And I think what he throws and what Louis throws is great. I think Attell is incredibly underrated.
Attell's the most. He's not underrated
Who's
by
the funniest?
comedians.
Yeah.
By fame. Like because
Yes.
Dave is as funny as anybody who's ever performed. But comedians all look at Dave and go, yeah, he's the funniest guy.
Yeah,
Or Colin. Those are guys that comedians look at and go, this guy's brilliant. And every audience that sees Attell loves him. He should be like one of the most famous guys. But Dave goes. He'd rather do clubs. Like he likes doing clubs. He likes that energy.
But the amount of material that guys like Attell and Colin Quinn come up with,
It's sickening.
and
so
it's
good.
all good.
It's all good. Colin has a new hour, and I literally want to break his legs. It annoys me.
Yeah, like one of those specials he's done should be the thing.
Yeah.
I did this, and he's like, no, I'm doing another one. This one's about, and they're all history based. Like you have to research.
Yeah.
You have to be a knowledgeable person to even write the material around it.
Yeah, he spends his time reading or something.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's crazy. I'd love to see him try to do it at a minor league baseball park, though.
Probably bomb his ass off.
No, but he'd probably have an hour about the blue claws in baseball. He would. Fucking Lou Gehrig. Fucking Lou Gehrig was sick.
I'll tell you that Jackie Robinson set everything up. It wouldn't have been possible without him. He could do an hour on the Blue Claws. I wouldn't put it past
Now
him.
they're in mine. Where do they play? I mean, they play there, but I mean, like, are they? What league are they in? They AA, AAA ball?
I haven't done this type of
Oh
research.
yeah, you should find out who the Blue Claws. I've never heard of them, and they're in Jersey.
Just roast the Blue Claws. I think it's in Lakewood, New Jersey.
Oh boy, if I was going on Fifth, I would tell everyone stay away from Hindenburg jokes. I'm going to do that.
You got that.
Yeah, I got
That's
the
fine.
Hindenburg
I got
stuff.
the thing.
The South Atlantic League. Look at these. Oh boy, you know what, Shane? Whole tour of all these stadiums.
You guys should
Yeah.
hit them all.
I think that's the
Yeah.
next move. The South League. You don't even research the whole name. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Southern New Jersey is famous for its baseball because that Tom's River they win like the minor league World Series all the time.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Little League.
yeah, Little League.
Little League.
Oh,
Yeah.
not the Little League World.
Little
I think
League
they
World
won
Series.
like once.
All the time. These guys win
very
all the
often,
time.
yeah.
Look, that's how you know I'm going to
The
come
Little
back and go,
League-
I killed at the baseball stadium. They were laughing all the time. Once.
Tom's River Little League won in '98, so we're doing a fucking stadium.
Is that really the year they won?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But you drive by Tom's River, it's on the
Yeah.
sign. It goes home of the Little League champions.
I don't know. I feel like minor league sports are making a big comeback. They did that Danbury Trashers Netflix documentary was huge.
Did
Yeah.
not see it.
It's very
Oh,
good.
you got to watch it.
I've been watching Squid Game.
Squid Game's
It's
great.
great.
Yeah, at first you're like, this is just excerpts from like a Bruce Lee movie with the way they laugh and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I'm into this.
Are you
now.
watching it? Don't watch it dubbed. Dubbed is terrible because the acting is so good. Fucking, they're so good. So I hate reading off the screen; it's annoying, but they're so good.
They only put the words on when it's words that I don't know, where they say something that's really Chinese, they throw it in.
Yeah,
And I don't know if I'm being ignorant. It could be not Chinese. I
Right.
don't know.
it's Korean.
Korean.
Is it?
It's
See,
from,
I
yeah,
was
it's
being
from
ignorant.
it's a Korean show.
But they're all good.
It's
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have not. I put it on and it was dubbed, and I was like, no.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's-
change that. Dubbed is
yeah,
awful.
you got to switch. I
Yeah.
should have just switched
Yeah.
it.
It took me an episode and a half to figure out that like, oh, it's not just dubbed by default. You can
I also
take
had
that
an
off.
angry girlfriend on the couch.
You
Why?
I
did.
was like, let's try this, and she was like, fine.
Oh, she
So I
didn't
put
want
it
to
on.
watch
It was
it.
dubbed, and I was like, all right, fuck it. What do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What'd she
what
pick?
is
That
it
way-
on?
nothing. She actually, you know what? We watched the Monica Lewinsky thing.
How
And-
is it?
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, I've
It's
seen the
alright.
first two episodes. It's pretty
not,
good.
It's not as good as the OJ and
The OJ one was
Andrew
amazing.
Cunanan.
Andrew Cunanan one. That
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are both. Yeah, I'm only 2 episodes into the Monica Lewinsky show.
It's fine.
Yeah,
They really fucked Monica Lewinsky on this one too.
Yeah.
They casted that. Monica wasn't that bad.
Who'd they cast?
Fucking Jonah Hill's
Sister, yeah.
Sister.
yeah.
Really?
does she look like her?
She does kind of, but
She's bigger.
a little bigger.
Yeah,
Little. I don't know.
yeah.
How do they cheat the blowjob scenes?
They haven't.
You said that as you were clenching your teeth. Tell me about the blowjobs.
Yeah.
How do they cheat them?
Actually, I don't even think they show him.
Yeah, I think it implied.
Boy, she is not a look. That looks like Jonah Hill with a wig on.
I mean, it's just, yeah. Bill's all right. And it was funny. I was talking to my lady about it, and she's like, she was like kind of criticizing Monica for blowing Bill. And I was like,
and she blows you?
Yeah. First off, no, that was my point. I was going to get there, you fucker.
See, that type of speed has to be in a baseball stadium.
There's going to be a guy with a radar gun.
96, Norton's hitting.
Yeah, she was like, I was like, dude, that's Bill Clinton in 97 in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
You're not sucking that guy's dick. She's like, he's married. I was like, you fucking liar.
She wouldn't. That's a good lady you got there.
She's lying.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's easy to make that statement when you don't have
Women
the
don't lie.
So she's probably mad at that girl who was dancing with Urban Meyer, too.
She actually did text me about that, and she was like, I just think it's funny. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, it's funny that men get in trouble like this. And I was like, yeah, he's innocent. And then that was a fight.
Of course.
She was like, what do you do? I was like, I'm not Urban Meyer.
Dude, you can never argue like that with a woman. You can never stick up, no matter how right you think the guy is, you gotta be, that's a great point.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Like, the trust is implicit, right? Like, so you trust her 100%. You know, like, even if you saw a video of some guy
100?
grinding up her 80?
I don't know. 50?
How long have you been with her?
7 months, 8 months.
Yeah, but you probably.
I trust her. Of course, I trust her. I wouldn't be with her.
She's not with you for your looks. Like, she's with you for who you are.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why that was like implied. You didn't even ask any questions to get there.
Yeah, that really wasn't.
You don't. How did you know that?
You worked hard.
These two things in the middle of my head.
And poor Shane was like, yeah, I mean, obviously.
Well, yeah. That's a point of pride.
Yeah. I think, like, when you go on the road, do you get, I'll start with me. Okay. I'll have girls come up and go, hey, can I suck your dick? And then I'll go, no. And they'll go, come on, your wife's at home. Like, they all know I have a wife. Yeah. And they'll say dumb stuff like that. And then I just shut the elevator door and go upstairs and then masturbate thinking about it. But I would never do that. Do you have stuff like that thrown at you?
I don't have the babes of the compound getting I don't know how you withstand that. Good God. Dude. There's 3 women that listen to that, and I've seen them.
The only part of that story I can relate to is the elevator.
Here's 2 Little League tickets. Put this in your gun holster and meet me in the home dugout.
Oh, man. I can't believe you turned down all that pussy at the compound.
There's some decent-looking girls. There's one that's really hot, but she had a broken nose last time.
Stalker Patty is propositioning you again.
You're on a foul ball.
I'd love to suck your cock, Aaron.
It's Big A in a wig.
It's not going to suck itself.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's rough. A direct proposition like that is rough to turn down.
Would you be able to, Jim?
Yeah, I mean, I've had, but never that direct. I've never had to go, can I suck your cock? It'd be very hard to go, no.
Yeah. Oh, I had like one also say, can you get me into the karaoke? I'll let you fuck my feet. Those are words that you will probably never hear.
Oh my God.
Who said that to you? Heather Mills?
Can you Google Heather Mills, please?
Yeah. I don't understand the reference, but I like the delivery. The delivery is great.
We should Google it for them.
You can make it easier for them. Troy's enjoying the show.
Like, you're going to show her feet? Just put Heather Mills. It will speak for itself.
I loved it. That was my favorite.
Oh, you guys don't remember? Okay, yeah. She has one leg.
Heather Mills just has the one leg. She's Paul McCartney's ex.
Jesus Christ. So,
nice.
Yeah. She's sexy.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah. And that joke is down and away. That's a walk.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I mean, but it's not that common for comedians to get propositioned like that, or is it? I mean, no,
it's not.
No, it's not, right? No.
3 words. Chris D. Aaliyah.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
But he would get hit. He's a good-looking dude, like outside of comedy. Mm-hmm. Every girl I've ever fucked because of comedy is because of comedy. It's because being funny. It's nothing to do with. It's never physical. Is always the obstacle I have.
So like, comedians that would get propositioned even if they weren't a comedian.
Yeah.
Get propositioned.
Aaron's in great shape,
Yeah.
so I can
Yeah.
see that, yeah.
There's still some good-looking comedians that are funny, and they got like that double. Lachlan Patterson's a pretty funny guy, and he's like a male model.
Soder's handsome.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
handsome. I think he could be handsome for a comedian.
Yeah,
can't tell.
that's like
I
a
think he's handsome.
7
Yeah.
or 8 for a
Yeah,
comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls love him, too.
Girls love him. I think he gets more handsome. Like, he's like a nice guy. You know what I mean?
Sure.
He's charming.
Yeah.
His
Makes him
beard
more
is shit.
handsome.
His beard is shit.
makes him less handsome. I don't
Terrible.
know what his problem is.
His beard is awful.
I'll tell you who looked ugly yesterday. Ari Shafir at the Yankees
I
game.
saw that picture. He looked
really?
hideous.
Oh, boy.
Hideous.
Him and Ranazizi looking like they're bearded up, ready to bring Afghan refugees into Minnesota. These guys were both looking real. Ah, look at that.
Yeah, Ari's
Wow.
looking bad.
He looks like Bobby Fischer.
Yeah.
Remember when Bobby went crazy?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
fucking-
but in the crazy days, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he kind of, he's let his beard grow out. I mean, look, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be talking about anybody's beard, but he also let his hair grow in.
Yeah.
And he's like, his hair is at the point where it should be shaved.
Yeah. Ari's got
No.
a really cool don't give a shit about anything vibe going on.
Sure he
and
does.
has for several years.
Yeah.
That's what makes him appealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Terrible
Two-
shirt underneath
Two
the
of them
jersey.
just standing there like the Twin Towers, huh?
Yeah.
Great. Can you imagine if a Boston fan recognized him? Either at Fenway. I mean,
Oh, that's at Fenway?
Yeah, that was at Fenway
Oh, yeah,
last night.
that's right, that's
I
right.
watched that game, and I don't watch a lot of baseball, but last night I was like, oh, this will be a fun
you're
game to
freshening
watch.
up for the gig.
Guys, Fenway, where's the Green Monster here? Coming up next.
Pinstripe suit I go out in. Your clothes is here.
Guys are looking at me like I'm Carlton Fisk. All kidding aside, though, thanks for coming. We have a great show.
Don't worry, nobody's Barry Bonds in this show. Just a whole bunch of dumb baseball references.
Wow, yeah.
Fuck, I want to see this fucking show.
I
Well,
kind
I'll
of do, too.
videotape it.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
just get a live stream. Zoom the baseball field.
Okay, I will. And I'll tag you on the Instagram. We'll do an
Please.
Instagram live. And then
Oh,
just
fuck,
comment
it'd be
on
so
it.
funny.
Yeah, I'm. I don't know why. I swore off bad clubs like a month ago, and then I was like, all right, we're still going to do this baseball stadium.
Well, you got it. It's fun. It'll be fun.
And I like Dino. Uncle Vinny's is a nice place.
Yep.
You ever done that?
Nah.
You're not a fan. Have you ever done it?
Well, no, I just did it once. Florentine recommended me there. I did it once.
Yeah.
It was. I opened. It was a 2-man show. I go down there. I open for. I think his name is Round Boy Jimmy Graham.
That's
Have you
too
heard of
many
this guy?
names.
Jimmy Graham, a Philly guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a great guy. Very nice. Very
Yeah.
funny. But there was like it was a Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
There's no one in this fucking place.
Yeah.
There was like 6 people in
Wait,
there.
not Big Daddy Graham.
Maybe that was it.
Oh, did he pass away? I think it might have done.
One of them.
Yeah, it might have been Big Daddy Graham.
I could be wrong. One of them.
I could be wrong, yeah.
But there's like 5 or 6 people in there. They're just eating dinner.
Yeah.
And then I went on.
Damn good food,
And
I'll tell you
great,
that.
great food.
Yeah.
I went on and just bombed
Why?
my dick off. I was new, and it was 5 fucking ladies eating spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was terrible.
You don't bomb
And then I
anymore.
was like, I'll just do some new stuff. I was just trying to talk my way out of a bomb. It's
Sure.
like, I'm
Yeah.
fucking bombing. Here's something new. I think this is funny. I get off stage, and one of the guys, I don't know if it was him, one of the managers was like, let me talk to you outside. You don't ever tell the audience you're bombing, and you don't ever fucking do new stuff here. This isn't a workout room.
Oh,
And
jeez.
Wow.
I've never talked to him since.
Wow.
And that was like, what a psycho move.
Yeah.
You brought me here on I'm here on a Tuesday in front of 5 people, and you're criticizing my act.
Yeah.
I could see if it was New Year's Eve, but
Yeah.
even then, it's hard to take a comic outside and talk to him.
Yeah.
Hey,
Maybe it was.
I mean,
Frustrated
I've
and
heard
trying
he's
to
had
push the
issues with some
blame.
people. I did not know you were one of them. I get along great with him.
I'm sure he's a nice guy, and I'm sure it was,
Bad night.
I understand how it goes.
He wanted to sell more food. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
5
yeah.
people in
I'm
his
telling you,
place.
the food is damn good. I get
Yeah.
the penne alla vodka with shrimp.
oh God, I can't do it.
Why?
I put on so many pandemic pounds. I better not.
I had today's carb day. We should eat some carbs. What do you? Schmackers. That's where we got to go.
What's that?
After this, there's a cookie place on 42nd. I'm not plugging it, but I think we should go there. It's cookies like stuffed with things.
You want to
in
get some
them.
cookies, Jim?
No, in 15, I'll drop 15 pounds and I'll go. I can't look at Aaron Berg and go, well, he's eating carbs.
I'm gonna eat carbs.
Yeah, look at you though.
Yeah,
and
but
look
I got
at
a
me.
roll coming over my lower back like an upper ass.
You
now.
don't get side fat, do you, Jim?
Oh, it's fucking disgusting. My side blubber. Fucking hate
Side
it so
fat?
much.
Yeah, a lot
You
of
put on like a tight belt,
Yeah,
and
I
then
have
you're
like
just
an
like,
entire
what's that
stomach on
hanging
both
over
sides.
the back?
You have 3 stomachs.
I really do.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's horrible, right?
Because I'm flat.
I'll tell you who looks good.
My whole body.
Tim
Deceptively flat.
Tim Dillon.
Tim
looks
Dillon's
good.
looking good?
I
Did he
saw-
drop weight?
I saw Tim at the stand last week. He had a king's table, like seafood towers, whole chicken steaks, and he's like, "Everybody come eat! The king is here!" And it was just great. He's
This is-
so joyous
Good
now.
for Tim.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's got to be something really freeing about that when you're just like, I'm not going to be losing any weight.
No,
As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to gain weight. I'm
Yeah.
just going to keep gaining weight. I'm going to eat everything I've ever wanted
Well,
to.
that's how it happens. You're like 90% of the time, you're like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And then there's always that 10% where like, what the fuck am I doing? What happened? I gotta go on stage.
Yeah.
The moment
I
of
look like
clarity you have, like,
you're
oh.
oh shit.
You'll
and then
have-
the next day you're like, nah, fuck it.
you'll have moments when you see a picture. I saw a picture of Jay Moore at Uncle Vinny's, and you're like, "Oh, Jay's looking a little. He looks like but I think he's been going through a tough time." And it looked like he put some weight on. Then you zoom in on the picture, and there's like sweat underneath his tit, just dripping down. And you're like, "Okay, that's when you know." It's like black T-shirts aren't going to cover this anymore. You got to do something,
Dude, I've been black T-shirting it since we came back in studio. I'm so disgusted with myself. I have worn black T-shirts and a hoodie every day.
If you look at the social media, nobody's noticed.
No, that's true. I mean, I do appreciate that only 80% of them are going, look at you, you fat pig, you put the weight back on. And they're not wrong. They're 100% right.
You guys get a lot of mean blowback
You said only wrong.
Yeah.
for a show that's not mean. You're not a mean show.
That's right.
At
We're very
all.
pleasant.
We're
and
pleasant.
people just go on and pile on.
That's
No,
right.
yeah,
we
we
don't
like to-
care for it.
No.
Yeah, you're not fans of the negative feedback. I get a lot of negative feedback.
You get negative feedback,
I
Aaron?
mean, I'm
you're
getting-
like a very affable guy.
I'm a nice guy.
You're a
I
nice
think.
guy.
Shane thinks I'm a nice
I
guy.
like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some people are just like, yeah. I get short a lot.
You're not short.
Which
come
you have
on.
no control over.
Although
but
don't
people
take
come at you
don't
like-
take a picture next to Shane because I seen a picture of Ian financing Shane Gillis yesterday.
Yeah.
And Ian looked like he looked like not a human being.
Yeah.
He's so
Like
tiny.
he was photoshopped in after.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
I just look like a fucking ogre every photo.
because you look like you look like you'll be an average size. And then as it turns out, you're a huge human being.
Yeah, pretty big.
And so it's like when you don't realize that until we see you in person. Like when I saw that photo, I was like, Ian, why are you so small?
Yeah.
Shane's just a normal person. But then you look at you next to Soder and Big J, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't understand why Shane is that size. I think he's just a normal sized person,
No.
but you're not.
No.
Big guy.
Good stuff. You're trying to figure out shapes. Is that what's happening?
I think
It's
so.
like you're bigger and he's smaller,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
my mind is blown.
Yeah.
I get people always come up and be like, "I thought you'd be bigger." That's what people say about me.
Yeah.
Because I'm very small.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I would say 5'5", and I don't know if I'm
No.
lying.
Standing on what?
What do you mean, no?
I didn't think you were that short.
What are you talking? Well, thank you. I would say 5'6".
What are you, 6'3", 6'4"?
I'm 6'3".
Okay.
But I slouch down to like 6 foot at all times.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
always-
posture's
yeah, yeah,
not your thing.
Yeah. No, no, no.
I got
No, I'm not gay. Having good postures for ladies and gays. I'm tired of this world we're in where like, you need to be postures. And, yeah.
Nobody
No.
says that.
Everybody says
No
that.
one goes, you need good posture.
Well, as somebody with horrible posture,
Yeah,
I
I've
People
had
would
bad
say,
posture my
hey,
whole life.
Shane, stop it. You're posturing. That's what they would say.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I have very bad posture, and I want to fix it because it's bad for you. But I hate it. Like I just
Yeah.
can't. I slouch a lot.
Right. Right. Yeah, people think that like you gotta walk in. They say you gotta walk in with your shoulders back, like you own the room, and people will take you more
embarrassing.
seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm confident.
Yeah.
You're not.
How many of you have been to a baseball stadium comedy show before?
Yeah, it's really important that I'm in this room.
Is it the... fuck, never mind. I'll stop shitting on this show.
Do you want to come?
It's a fair
the same.
question.
What do you
Go
got?
ahead. What were you gonna ask?
Whatever you
It's
want
the
to.
same... They've been to like 5 or 6 comedians at the Compound Show, too.
We have different
You
people.
guys gotta do new. You gotta do new.
I do new all the time.
I know you do.
Yeah, but yeah, some people don't. But
I
there's,
don't.
There's different
Fuck it.
people coming out.
Yeah.
You do. My wife saw you at Caroline's at Che's show, and she goes, "Holy shit, Shane is so funny, and he did this and this and that." And I go, "Yeah, they're all old fucking jokes." I go, "I've seen him do it for but the special was so
nice,
good.
You petty
by the way,
bitch.
the special was so good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, but I like having a nice back and forth with you. I like when we go on after each other at a show. I feel like there's a good precedent.
Following him is going to the frantic or whatever. Every time we're at the stand, I got to follow him, and he's up there. He's fucking, what are you, a fucking Muslim faggot? I got to go on next, like, hey, I'm edgy too. I'm also crazy.
Yeah. The special was so good.
Thanks, man.
I have to ask your advice. Like, I'm shooting one November 11th.
Baseball stadium.
Is
that what you're going to ask?
It's the White Claws. It's people that are nervous about playing the Blue Claws. What do I do? Do I try and sell it, or do I do what you did and just throw it up?
Who's going to? You two. I'm not being mean. Same thing with me. Nobody's going to buy my fucking thing.
So
my managers and agents were like, check out HBO or Netflix. I'm like,
yeah.
Do you remember who I am? Like, they don't like me.
So you just throw it up
on YouTube.
And then what?
That's it.
Profit.
And then go to do shows and it sells tickets.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to cost you money to make, and then you'll make it back.
It's costing money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'll make it back.
Where are you thinking to record?
I'm doing a Gotham November 11th.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. 2 shows.
That would be great.
How many shows did you do?
I did. That is literally every single special, though. If you look at the crowd, it changes.
Really?
I didn't watch any Netflix or HBO.
I've never noticed.
You can see the people in the front row.
I've wondered about that, but I've never looked into that.
Always changes, but usually one of the shows is better, and you should speak on this more than a guy with one YouTube special.
I go up there, and it's got to be so organic. I just bang it out once.
That's cool.
It has nothing to do with not being able to sell at a late show. No, I'll do. Always do 2, and then usually the one you think sucks. There's always one that sucks. Yeah. A lot of times that becomes the base of it. You're like, wow, that was better than I thought. It was more my thinking was all fucked up. Yeah, you should always do 2.
So I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to do it, cut it real quick, and then throw it up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Perfect.
All right. Can I put it on your YouTube channel?
I have to piss. We think I single. I'm gonna.
Yeah, we can take a break. Let's take a break. Aaron Berg is going to be the gig we've been talking about, the Comedians of the Compound, next Saturday, October 16th at First Energy Park in Lakewood, New Jersey. Anthony Cumia, Pat Dixon, Chrissy Mayer, Gino Bisconti, Aaron Berg, and a special guest.
Yeah, and I'll be at Stand Up New York running a long set this Saturday on The Late Show. Stand Up New York on the Upper West Side. The owner once said New York City is dead.
Yes.
That's right. He did. He did. So check that out on Saturday. If you're in New York, if you're in Chicago, Shane Gillis will be at Zany's Friday and Saturday, and then in Rosemont on Sunday. You can go to ShaneMGillis.com for all that. And, of course, you're going to be in Atlanta this weekend.
Yeah. Punchline Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
So we're going to take a quick break.
Yes.
We're hanging out. Stick around. We'll be right back.